Yeah.
What are you afraid of?
Big brother, today is Sunday, eviction, of course, and the whole house is up. I don't know, maybe I'm just a negative person. I just always think I'm going home every time. I'm scared. Jesus.
I'm doing well to be draining mentally. Tell Big Brother how you prepare for the evictions when you are nominated.
Well, I mean, I think I've been up like 4 or 5 times already. I think I've been up like 4 or 5 times already, so there's no particular routine to it. It's just going about the week as usual, giving my best in all the activities, having as much fun as I can.
But I know that if Ebuka call my name today, there is nothing I will be able to do. So I'm not fine. My mood is swing.
Worrying about tonight is like walking around with an umbrella, waiting for the rain.
I agree. I prepare myself, big brother. First of all, I will pack. I've started to pack all my load. As I told you already, I carry load like for 100 days, not even 72 days. So there are plenty. So that is the issue.
Big brother, I'm very fine today. Thank you. Big brother is not a lie, actually. It can be draining mentally. Like, if you want to think about it, you might just spend the whole week being very sad and down. But for me, like I said, I already zeroed my mind since the first day that it's part of the process. So I should expect it. It's inevitable and put it like that.
I'm scared. I don't know. It's really scary. I didn't really prepare, like I just thought about it, and I had few conversations with people, and like in case I leave the house, I just make sure I'm good with everyone, maybe with people I had misunderstandings with. I try to make sure I put everything right.
Well, I just put my mind on being indifferent about it because, like, literally, it's either I go home or I stay. And I feel like with the time spent, in the house, anything can happen, and I feel like also getting this far too is also a blessing, to be honest. So that's how I feel though. Like, I don't feel any how going or staying.
Fine. I feel good. Well, I'm just having fun, living my best life, and just living the day as it goes by. Big brother.
Big Brother will be evicting a fake housemate.
Okay, big brother.
You are not the housemate that will be evicted.
Okay, big brother.
When the call is made for the fake housemate to be evicted, do not stand up or respond in any way.
Okay, big brother.
It's fetching.
Thank you, big brother.
I think I'm really just trying to keep a cool head, expect the unexpected. I always say that overconfidence is the first road to failure. So confident enough that with His grace I will stay, and also humble enough to understand that it's a game and there's also a chance that I leave. So I just try to find a middle ground in between. So I think that's kind of how I personally deal with it. spend time with Bella. She's kind of like my rock in here. And I think she'll be my rock regardless of in here anyway. So.
I forgot it downstairs, big brother. Well, I've just like going through the process twice. Last week I was a lot more like, just focusing on the negative aspect of it, or if I go home or not. I think this week I'm just more at peace with like my journey and the process so far, and I'm just like a lot more calm than ever actually. I'm just calm and just looking forward to it. And just, I don't know, I think I just told myself that I should just not be as anxious and just calm down, basically.
That's so good. Lately, okay, during the week, it was somehow tough for me because it's like some words I use in the house that I intend to use to confuse them. It's getting to me somehow.
Big Brother will be evicting a fake housemate. You are not the housemate that will be evicted. When the call is made for the fake housemate to be evicted, do not stand up. Tell Big Brother how you prepare for the evictions when you are nominated.
Okay, because initially it was tough because you don't know what to expect, and it's still the same way. But now I've prepared myself mentally in the sense that I have a thought process of just an attitude for gratitude. The fact that I made it here to your house is a huge privilege. So I know that either way, we came here not to stay forever. So at some point, I am going to have to leave. So I got to the mindset that whatever happens on each Sunday, I'm grateful for coming.
People, there's no preparation for something like that. But what I've been doing since I got here is I never unpacked. I've never unpacked my bag and arranged anything. From second week, I stopped doing it. All my bags are in my box. I collect my clothes straight from my box to remind myself that in the element or in the grand scheme of this whole thing, I'm expendable, And no matter how confident, because I've trained myself to be confident about myself, so no matter how confident I feel about myself and my surrounding, I know that in the grand scheme of all this, I am still very, very much expendable. So I wake up every morning realizing that. So I think when it comes to...
I know, Big Brother, I'm just here. Sunday, Big Brother. Yes, Big Brother, I don't like Sundays. I used to like Sundays before, but in Big Brother's house, I don't like Sundays. It's a day of a lot. I'll just be there and wait till Sunday that I'll pack my load, or Saturday. I actually started packing yesterday because I don't want to rush today. And well, anytime I'm up, it's always a draining week I hear, because a lot will just be, you cannot focus on one thing. If I say I should just focus on this thing, my mind will just remind me that Phyna, you're up for eviction. It will just wave my eye away. Just what to do.
We just started to envision what I would do when I get out of the house, or basically what life outside the house would be. I was thinking of Third Milan Bridge a lot, which is basically maybe the drive back to wherever it is that I'm going to. So I think I just put myself in a situation where, okay, you know what, this is your last week here, I'm going home. You might come to terms with it. I think the easier it gets for me. But then I think all the preparation still doesn't matter, because then when Ebuka calls your name, everything just changes.
I'm tired. I'm not tired of being here. Like I said, I would like to get to the final. So I'm just tired, I'm just weak. My body is tired, I'm weak. But maybe in a few hours I'll be fine. On tomorrow I'll be fine. I don't even know. But right now I'm tired. I just set my mind to whatever happens, happens. That's always been my life anyway, if I got into this house. Like, whatever happens, happens. I can't control things. I'm not in control of things. I don't know what's happening out there. I can never know what's happening out there until I'm out of this house. So I'll pack my things. But I even pack my things as early as possible, so I don't like start rushing. I don't like rushing. So I pack.
How are you feeling today?
Mixed feelings. First, you know, I had a great week. Like throughout this week was very good for me. Like talking about the task, talking about relationship with the housemate, like my friendship with the housemates, the fellow housemate. I feel like, I didn't get into any trouble. Like, first off, I feel it has to be someone from the former level 1. And if someone have to go, Giddyfia.
And at the same time, I have to. Packing makes me feel like, so I'm going to be cut off from this show, this whole fun and everything. And at the same time, just pack. It's scary though, because I don't want to go.
Of the outcome of not being in the house after today, it's a lot to take in, but I mean, I'm doing my bit to find as much balance as I can in that regard. Outside of that, I'm absolutely great. I personally would always say I did carry my foot chest, like entire vision, but today or throughout this week, I just haven't been able to. My chest not cut into half. I don't think I the half really small. Personally, how I prepare for eviction Sundays is I would plan for possible outcomes, which in this case is 2. The possibility of staying, surviving the eviction. And in that sense, I would think of my resolve, process my past experience from week 1 to week 2, week 3, all the resolve I've used